Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you a game that I played, this Turkish Bombard Fortress, and just before we start I need to tell you that I had 3 frames per 2 seconds and a 4-second delay through all the game, so don't judge my micro that much, and I lost 2 villagers to a boar, so just saying. And just I wanna say to you that I'm so sorry for not posting for like 20 days, and I didn't post because my OBS studio broke down. And yesterday I started to trying to commentate this game, but I already commented like 7 times, and I literally know this game off by heart. And uh, imagine the commentating the same game that it lasts for 45 minutes 7 times. Yeah, that's what I feel right now. And because I watched 7 times, it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna make it fun for you. So sit back, enjoy, and relax. Also, please join my Discord because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen to it. I need a bigger community. I need helpers to make videos, just people that are always online, and I can just say, oh yeah, let's just do this strategy or something like that. And there's also a chat called Tips, and I will make. I have a list of 13 tips, and I will make a video on YouTube and gonna link to the Discord, and gonna have some explanation to it. But still, will commentate the video that's I'm gonna link to you, and that's gonna be in the video. But yeah, I played a lot of Fortress games now, and I played the different civs. I have my own fortresses, and I will post as soon as possible. And there's also gonna be a video or 2 hour video coming up, literally from people that just downloaded the game to people that have some knowledge. And let me introduce my opponents. It's Nico against Koreans. And the main part of this strat is mainly to go ahead, make as many TCs as you can, and 3 TCs at your base, and as many you can at the middle to collect all the resources. Because if you don't, it's gonna be very easy for your opponent to crack your fortress. And remember, I was very stressed, and when I was trying to commentate, I was trying to commentate and trying to play at the same time, plus the lag. And after this, I said, okay, I will just commentate in Capture Each after the game if I win, and show the mistakes. And there was a lot of mistakes made in this game, and I will show you all of them. Also, yeah, don't mind the freeze screen because it's gonna go away in a minute or two. And what I wanted to say, if you have access to Discord, please join my Discord. I need more people in it. And also, I was thinking about putting on the my mods for spectating in Capture Each, but then all those trees will turn into pine trees, and I don't know if you like that. And bigger relics, so if you haven't seen my most popular video, the best mods for Age of Empires 2, go and check it out. And I clicked at 20 pop. I was thinking about going, when I just loaded into the game, I was thinking about 23 plus 7, my blue Georgia. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and look at the channel. And yeah, but because there was such a lag, and I was seeing that I was far behind idle time, the two villagers died. I decided to go like just 20 pop. We see if we can see the difference. Like my opponent has 25 villagers, I have 20, and also I don't like the idea that you have to join my Patreon and I will teach you how to play Age of Empires 2. And I don't like the idea generally because I feel like bad for taking money out of people that literally paid to play this game $33 and have to pay more to be good at it. I don't think that's good. And also, one of the tips that's going to be in Discord, I will post as many videos as possible because my laptop is broken and I need to fix it. The new keyboard is coming up, it's in order right now, and I'm just trying to make as many videos as possible before you'll have to fix it, and I will be gone for another like a few weeks. And one of the tips are just to not build a second mill for the rabbits or the chicken. You send two villas on each chicken or rabbit, and then build a mining camp for them. And you don't have to build another mill. And resources collected will be much more efficient. We see my opponent stop producing. Probably will click up. Yeah, clicked up. And Turks is generally a very good civ, and if you haven't heard about the fast imp with Turks, let me just tell you about it. It's just Janissaries and bomber cannons. You go as fast as imp as possible with little economy. You produce like 20 Janissaries and a few bomber cannons. Go ahead and destroy your opponent because it works. And if you see a few wells on stone to build a few more TCs because I need 3 TCs at my base and a lot of them outside. And let me tell you about the strat generally. It's actually bomber cannons, bomber towers, a castle, a few defensive layers, Janissaries, and monks for healing. Janissaries and bomber cannons. Let me just tell you two counters for both of them, and then you understand how fast imp works and how generally the game will go. Janissaries are getting countered by onagers and siege onagers because they're literally melting to them, and bomber cannons are getting melted by hussars, like cav, everything that runs fast and gets close to them. But siege onagers melt to bomber cannons. Bomber cannons just snipe them, literally, and the hussars melt to janissaries because literally before they even run in closer, they already get like two shots, which will be enough to take out a lot of hussars. So you now know, and the most like I would say strategies with two units are countering the counter to each other, and that's how Age of Empires a bit works, and that's why it's fun because it's skill dependent. Also, let's just look at the relics. The relics are placed, one is closer to him, one is closer to me, and three in the middle of us. For this strat to work, we need 4 or 5 relics, but a small spoiler, I will get only 3. And we see me ahead Castle Age, we see first TC, and second TC. Second and third, I meant. and I send the bills forward to build more TCs in the middle. I usually go as a more experienced player for fortresses. I go for my opponent's stone first. First TCs are gonna be close to my opponent to collect resources that are closer to him, and then take resources that are in the middle, and then the ones that closer to me, because it's just a strategy. And there was so many mistakes made as a fortress. One of them was that I hadn't enough farms to produce out of 40C straight away. And if you want to see like more of fortresses and want me to explain it, or want me to make a chat in Discord and send all the tips of for fortresses there, just go ahead into the comments. I read all the comments and answer to them. Small spoiler: my opponent is building a second TC, and this woman will build two TCs. This one and another one. We will come back to her soon. We see a monastery, and we see a crossman, crossbows coming in from my opponent. Because Turks get Lycav and Cavalier upgrades for free, my scout became Lycav, and now it can take out the enemy scout. Wheelbarrow coming in for my opponent. Right now I was focused on making farms and production. And remember, the whole game was so laggy. I can't show you. Like I have a when I was commentating and everything, but it was so laggy, and generally I didn't talk too much because there was nothing to commentate. Like right now I can commentate because I'm really focused on commentating, but then I was focused at the game and I was trying to commentate too, which was bad. Like, and now we see pretty much equal for me and my opponent, equal back of wills. And we see 50C. I really liked this bar because there's that stone and that stone, and we can make TCs beside each other, and they're gonna produce, which is good. And the other thing that I didn't like in this game is for I was planning to make a fortress because it's popular, and I wanted to jump into the train of popularity, and I dropped from 930 elo to 780, just because I wasn't confident enough that I could take out my elo player with this kind of strat, and I wasn't experienced in. But now, if I get arena, I will always do fortress, and I will always post it. I already played like 6 fortress games. I'm pretty experienced at it, and I don't do as much mistakes as I did before. And one thing about the fortresses, once you see your opponent produce military, that's when you have to start setting up the fortress and start production of your defensive units. And one big mistake that my opponent made, probably why he lost this game, is he made it around like 15 arbalists that were just standing here, and he didn't move out. If he would just move out, kill off my vills, that would be game over, GG's. But through all 7 times I commentated this game and something went wrong, I said these words, just talking about through this with you, so I could explain to you, and you will never make these mistakes. We make military to get value out of it in the Age of Empires 2. How do we make value out of it? Our military? We move out, be aggressive, pressure our opponent to kill off his economy, and make value. because the resources that you invested into this army could have been gone into your economy for better production, a better economy, etc. But if your military just sitting there doing nothing, it's the same as that it's in your bar doing nothing. You know, it has to do something. Like even in the scout rush, you take 3 scouts and you attack because it would be just nonsense to make 10 scouts sit at the base and don't move out and don't attack your opponent, and then wait for Imperial Age, get the Lycab and then Hussar upgrade. And that would be stupid because you didn't make any value out of those 10 scouts that you made. I won't come back to that because he was keep on producing and they keep on saying, I won't just keep on saying that yeah he did this wrong, and we see all 5 relics. But you remember what I said? That will have only 3, and that's the other mistake that I made, is to transport all 5 relics at once. We need 5 monks, and at that stage I didn't know that, and I didn't got all the upgrades for the defenses. So don't judge me so badly. 7 TC coming in. By the way, I couldn't take this gold because it was under the castle. I was thinking about it, but I couldn't. Murder hole from my opponent coming in. I won't commentate that. By the way, those the blacksmith market is gonna go at the back of the base because we'll need a wall. We see me building first castle. This will be the main castle that will never die. That's a small spoiler. All other castles will die, but this one will stand forever. We see me hit 110 pop. You know, you need to find the timing to click up to Imperial Age. Like, when you feel like you're feeling good, your economy is great, and you collected a lot of resources, that's when you click up. I needed that castle to click up. The time when I started building a castle, that's the time I was thinking to go Imperial Age. And Imp. The main thing, very important thing that I didn't do is pick up all the techs, defensive techs that would help me in defending. I literally put on hard mode for free for my opponent. I had the resources. Like, you will see how much resources I will have soon. Like, and then you will wonder why I didn't upgrade that. And that's literally me going hard mode for free. Like, and I'm starting taking those resources. And as I was saying, in the Discord there will be tips, and one of also one of the 13 tips that I have in my notebook right now is in late game, don't build the mining camp straight beside the minerals, because you can fit more villagers in there and you will take it's more efficient. That's first of all, and second of all, that's just look nicer. Like, this looks nicer when all the villagers will fit onto the gold. Then mining camp stuck to the side of the gold, the villagers will have to walk longer. Yeah. By the way, can we appreciate that the mining camp looks pretty cool? Like, sometimes we just say, yeah, the graphics are pretty cool, but we never actually look at them. Like, look at this castle. It's very, Even you see the small half moon there at the beside the doors, on top of the doors. So cool, Turks. And here's Japanese castle. Oh my god, sorry, Koreans. This looks very cool, isn't it? That's the one I started to setting up the second wall. Hera did three walls, but I thought like he in Koreans is not really pushing stuff Persians that Hera was up against, so I decided to go two, and I deleted that so it would be easier for me to defend. Also, yeah, the monastery, the blacksmith is goes at the back, and Marka will go on the back too. Like, I, I'm sorry for coming back to this. He has 57 military, and I have four, which is of three of them are monks, and one hussar. If he would just move out and kill off the villagers, wait, let me just count how many villas do I have outside of my base. 58 vills. I was willing to sacrifice for nothing, but he didn't. Didn't do anything, and didn't move out and didn't kill them. Now he made the trap. And then when he started to bringing the relics, that's why you need five monks to bring five relics fast, which is more efficient. That's first of all, and second of all, it's more safe. And all arbalets are coming in. That's gonna be his. Arbalets are gonna be his main source of damage to me. Just saying. By the way, I converted the wagon. Funny. Like, look at my resources. Crazy, yeah? But this is not the peak of my resources, though. You will see even more resources. Just wait and see. Those wolves were doing nothing, they were chopping wood. I had to take all the resources from the middle, yeah. Wood too. To be honest, I really like on Arena the backs and the backs of the bases, because you can build pretty big bases at the back and your economy will be safe. Literally build a wall here, a gate, and there's gonna be whole economy behind the farm and the wood, and this could be like a military production fully. And the other thing that my opponent did wrong, he really did focus on the TECs. Like, what did they do wrong to you? Took your resources. Second castle will be there. And I have Janissaries in queue. And the Janissaries, and then yeah, all the upgrades, literally. Except few, the unique tech that I forgot that it makes bomber towers and bomber cannons range more. That's the one tech that I forgot, and the other one was 45 wall and everything to do with increasing the HPs. And I didn't forget about the hoardings. Mm, those three monks were healing like non-stop a lot of the time, so they saved me a lot of stuff. And by the way, one of the fortress tips that keep your inside gold, stone, and gold for later when you're gonna be defending. That's the only resource that I have taken a bit, but I still have pretty much 1,000 gold there, and like nearly 2,500 stone also. By the way, all my opponent had is his initial resources and this gold. That's all he had. Yeah, now think about it. How he's supposed to crack me with 7,000, 8,000, like, and more gold, which is I have like at the back here, here, like everywhere, and how he's supposed to crack it. That's the whole point of the fortresses. By the way, my opponent's getting 45 wall. I'm not gonna commentate that. And all he needed to do right now is literally take all his military, attack the gate, break the castle, and I won't be able to defend with 0 janissaries. Just saying. Because it took so much time for all the upgrades. Like another 40 seconds. With those 40 seconds, he could have broken for his gate. I didn't really care about those wills. By the way, that lumber camp didn't ever finish. Just spoiler. Who wouldn't knew? I'm trying to be as calm as possible because this is my 7th time of recording this, and if something goes wrong, I'm thinking I'm not gonna upload this video. I'm literally talking to nobody. Imagine commentating video for 7 times that lasts for 45 minutes. By the way, remember this 21 Habelier attacked this CC. Remember that. We'll come back in 7 minutes. We see siege workshop. I was like 2 siege workshops and 2 castles were more than enough for production, but then I thought I should make another castle for even more production. It was a bad idea. Just saying for the future. Now he moves in. Now I build another castle. Really, what I did wrong is I didn't take the Israel started building bomber cannons, like helping fortify a wall, everything, like, and I pretty much forced my opponent to go Habelier because it's too expensive to him to go a lot of arbalists. 9 military against 84. Who will win? How do you think? Bomber cannons did a pretty good job in this game, but could have even better if I got the unique upgrade. This castle was like a mistake. Like I have 3,000 stone, I have 8,000 gold, and like more than enough. Now bomber cannons went in. Janissaries did a very good job of defending, to be honest. But because the lag was very bad, I couldn't micro everything. So don't judge me very badly. By the way, those Cavaliers are still attacking the TC, and they halfway through it, so we won't touch them. And by the way, my all opponent's production was those 5 barracks. Just saying. And those three archer ranges. And probably why you clicked up on this video. Clicked on this video because of the amount of bomber towers. The small mistake that I made is those was on gold. Like I had more than enough of gold. Please just take them. Like half there, half there, and I think the most of the job did the 8 towers that were at front. That if you just look at the cursor, those 8. Like also, I was thinking various strategy here. If you send like 2 Janissaries to defend, they will do absolutely nothing and waste your time. But if you send like 14 of them to defend, they will do a bit of damage and help you defend. Bomber cannons did all the job for sniping traps, and this is my first time playing QS. I did a pretty good job in not forgetting to keep on producing bomber cannons. I did pretty good in this game. To be honest, I can keep on trading gold units because all his gold is those 2 relics and that pit of mine, and that's all his gold. And I have 4,000 the 4,000 gold in the bank yet still. I think Habalier were just tanking for the Arbalest. Because he can keep on going with Arbalest. Like, look at his gold count. He couldn't keep on going forever with them. Also, if I had like 20 hand cannoneers inside of the castles, they would have been like melting everything. Again, that castle went down, and a little spoiler, it will go up again. When I start seeing that I have a small stone account, I'm building a market, and I will buy some stone to build another castle, and yeah. At this stage, he backed off, yeah, and one problem that he is making by backing off, he is literally giving time me for repair, and also giving me time to snipe his traps. And by the way, can we appreciate the militia? Yeah, you know that was by accident, but it's pretty funny. He didn't build the monastery yet to collect the relics. By the way, he sold off a lot of his food, and now he has 1,000 of them. And this when I start to rebuilding the castle. You know, sometimes you just don't know what's gonna happen, and then when you say it, it doesn't happen, and you look stupid. That's what's happening right now. Now I just start to rebuilding the gate because the gates save me so much time. And yeah, can we appreciate the 45 wall? Like, it looks nice. That's first wall, and second wall, the only thing that will break is this gate. Just a spoiler. Now, 20 bomber cannons. Bomber towers. I always mess them up. You see 6 trebuchets in my opponent's queue, which will be very powerful. I don't know how to commentate this. Like, sometimes I probably need help in commentating something. By the way, can we appreciate the 100 military and perfectly 100 rebels? Perfect. Where's militia? He's legend. Legend of militia. You see this trebuchet? To attack this gate. Because he allowed me time to repair, he did a worse hit to himself because the more bomber towers went up, more defense, like everything. Like, look at that line of bomber towers. I was thinking about adding more, but I think it was more than enough. Then I started to repair the gate because it was buying me time. Then I took all my 11 bomber cannons and just said, okay, I see the trap, I think I should snipe it. And look what will happen. Just look closely what will happen. Those bomber cannons are coming out, 7 of them. Look at the trebuchet, do not shoot, and then I will send them back. Yeah. That was the bait of the century. Now, bomber towers are starting to shoot, and it doesn't look good for my opponent. His army is melting. Just look at the HP. It was like 70 Habaliers, yeah, and now it's 16. And I went from 11 bomber cannons to 3 bomber cannons. At some stages, I thought the Arbalists were better than Janissaries. And also, there will be a lot of strats coming up, but I just, sometimes I just need time. I just need time, patience, and a bit of motivation. And then I will make a lot of content for you, and I hope you will like it. He cannot make Arbalest forever. Like, this gold, this, and this. He has right now 100 stone and also 1,400 there. That's all the gold he has. He has built a monastery but didn't make monks. He's making monks right now. Okay. I don't know why he needs 2 monks, but he knows better. And to be honest, there was so many times when the bomber cannons went out, didn't shoot, and they will come back with nothing. Look. Shoot! 1 shot. It takes 3 bomber cannon shots to destroy a trap. 2nd shot. This trebuchet is nearly dead. 1 more hit and it's down. And I'm sacrificing. Is he gonna finish? Okay, but you never repair the bomber cannons. Okay, yeah, I sacrificed 1 bomber cannon for 2 hits of the for the trap. Just for the count. I never made 60 Janissaries. I always had 30. And if you want me to stream, just go ahead into the comments and I always read them. The monk is stuck! The monk is stuck there! Is he stuck there? The monk is stuck there. And he cannot go and collect the relics. Okay. From my perspective, let's just turn on. I could have seen this trap. And I was thinking for a few moments, like, should I go and try to snipe it? And then I went for it. By the way, two-man saw coming in. By the way, the militia is still alive. And then when I started shooting, bomber cannon started to move. And I didn't land a single shot. But the second attempt hit the Habalier and Arbalest, so I had to run back. Do you imagine how much power we had there in some trebuchets? And did we ever look at trebuchets so close? I think the trebuchets are generally were expensive back in the days. He was attacking a bomber tower. I was thinking that he's gonna attack a castle, but he attacked a bomber tower. Okay, he doesn't like bomber towers. I have still two monks that were keep on healing the Janissaries. Like not right now, but when they back off, they do. Sometimes I think the Habalier, about this game, like what was the point of Habalier in this game? Like it was just a tank. Like look at it, it's attacking the wall. It's not even attacking the Janissaries. It's literally buying time for the trebs, and my bomber cannons were keep on sniping them. There were 7 of them. Now it's 2. Now it's 1, and soon it's gonna be 0. Like, can you please tell me the logic of bomber cannons? They were sniping trebs from there to there, and then they said, okay, we need to move out and get ahead by arbalest. Yeah. You know, there's you need to understand when to move out when your opponent doesn't have any army, and you will attack with your defensive army. That's it was my thing that I was thinking about. I need a good timing to attack. I have 45 military. He has 23. 20, 19. His military keep on going down. And let me just show you a joke. He was building his stables. Funny joke. Remember the counters that talked about? The most combos are probably countering the counter to each other's. That's and I was thinking maybe that there's a war like I don't know any army that will run and attack me. So I was thinking about to go near 60 Janissaries or close to that number, and then we see yeah. And for some reason, my opponent started to making more goals. By the way, I have 12,000, 12,000. Sorry, 12,000 wood. That bomber cannon we're waiting for honors your gut. I don't know if Koreans they don't have honors, are they? Like it's such a small number for late game. 3 stables. I built 17 stables. I remember I was doing comeback on the Black Forest. My base got destroyed. There was 4 people on me, and my 3 teammates were attacking from other side. I ran to my teammate that was on the left side. I built in his base, then built 17 stables. I had the resources for it. I got the light cover and then Hussar, and then I was Eskimir, and I was spamming the Hussars. And I broke 4 people. Imagine. It was that good game. I don't know if I have a recording of it. But, yeah. Oh, sorry. 55 Janissaries. I don't know why, but I was pretty scared of Habaliers the whole game. Maybe because I was stressed because of the ping and everything. And then the Hussars were running for the bomber cannons. Then I saw that and I started converting more monks, which was funny. And my Janissaries are standing there like in tower defense game, and literally standing, shooting, dealing damage, more damage, and killing off the zombies. What am I doing? By the way, the trap that just died was trying to snipe by bomber cannons. Good try. Now bomber cannons are sniping the castle. And he ran out of no gold. He has no gold. 600 gold, all he has, and he can sell off. But the prices were crazy. Now those Habaliers start to attacking the cannons, and I don't remember, did they... He didn't take out any bomb cannons, yeah. I don't need to check, I just remember. Because I watched this game for a million times. Now, all I need is to destroy Ode Castle, break the gate, run in, and kill off the villagers, to be honest. At this stage, if I saw that I had 0 resources on the map, and I would just give up. Because it means that all the resources that were on the map, they are at my opponent's hands. That bomber cannon is still waiting for the undercut. We won't tell it that we're already winning the game. And now all I need is to break the gate and run in and destroy. Now he went Arbalest on all the gold that he had. And yeah, he has 2 relics. That monk is still stuck there. Broken the game, and at this stage I thought, okay, yeah, he will probably give up in a few seconds after he saw that the gate is broken. That was my mindset, and then I literally was killing everything. Okay, and he called GG's. 132 Janissaries for me and 257 Habaliers. Imagine the number, 275 Habaliers. To be honest, I don't have energy right now. I will just go ahead, check if the recording is right, and see you next vid.